Hey guys, this is Gyra and welcome to the Creative Kobold. A while back my brother and his girlfriend, who are into scale model airplanes, got me this plastic set for a bridge that is really cool. And you can see it paints up really well and works quite well with miniatures for D&D. It was something they just had laying around and they figured maybe I'd get some use out of it. Also, they had paid like $1 for it at a convention. So I glued it together and painted it, and now it looks awesome. This is a set by a scale model company called the Italeri. So 2 days ago my brother and his girlfriend visited and we played some D&D because they had not played before. And the next day they took my girlfriend and I to a scale model convention. And they had all these very cool dioramas, and there was particularly a scale model of the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Beneath the Sea being attacked by the Kraken, which was awesome. But mostly it was airplanes and tanks and cars and that sort of stuff, especially a lot of World War II stuff, which is very cool but not quite my thing. However, I was able to get some really cool stuff that I want to share with you. So first off are these barrels. Two kind of large barrels, and then there are a couple of medium-sized barrels that are open, so you can fill them with grain or water or something like that. And then there are a bunch of smaller ones, two different sizes, and I'm not going to put them all on here. There are like 6 more of the small ones. Aside from the large barrels, these seems to be casts that someone's done private and put them into the box. I think aside from the largest ones, these are not the actual products, but the set looks like this. This is Verlinden Productions wooden barrels, and it says 1:35 scale, but you know, they're barrels. I don't really think scale matters here. Next up is this Tamiya livestock set, and these are also 1:35 in scale. However, I think there are some of these animals that can be used with D&D. This large mule might be a bit too large. Same with this dog. There's this pig that's also quite large. I mean, all of these would fit on large bases for D&D, like 50mm, and you could probably do something with that. However, I think that the coolest thing about this is the smaller creatures here. And there are these roosters. There are 2 of them, and there's also like 2 ducks, looks like this, and I think those are really nice. Maybe the party gets polymorphed into a bunch of chickens and stuff. Kind of hard to tell what that is from a distance, but that is a rabbit, a leaping rabbit. And if you've watched Monty Python's The Holy Grail, you know what's up. There's this tiny pup, and I think it could work very well as a dachs sort of dog. And then there are these tiny chickens. All of these obviously needs to be glued to bases. Well, except maybe these hens. There you go. As they are sitting down, so those are the farm animals. I think I may get some use out of some of these. The set is called 1:35 scale livestock set by Tamiya. Alright, so next up I want to show you the coolest finds I got there. First of all is this fountain. This is also by Italeri, the company that made the bridge. And when you glue everything together, it looks like this. I'm putting a Reaper model next to it. That is very functional, in my opinion. So even though it says it's 1:35 scale, this works quite well. And in addition to that, there's also this Roleplaying by the same company. Now, this one I had to modify a bit, but that was not a problem. It looks like this when glued together. What I have done is I have cut the two posts so they are like half a centimeter shorter than they were, and then I cut off like 1/3 of the actual height of the well. And now it's perfect for use with D&D. Everything here, aside from the barrels, comes on sprues, so they are sets you have to build together. All in all, I paid only $4 in total for everything here, which is a really good deal in my opinion. These are all made to work with dioramas for scale models, but if you look around a bit in those areas, you might find something useful.